managers, it's Dave Borden with PMW. It's about time to start getting into the nitty-gritty of search engine optimization, getting found for organic searches in your market and dominating it, getting new customers for your property management business. Like I said before, this is a progression. We're going to take you through all of the steps that we think are important based on the 400 customers that we have and the ones that are dominating search the most in their market. So we're going to give you a progression which you complete to the best of your ability, do a great job, and then you kind of let that cook for 3 or 4 months and see what the search engines think before you do the next step. It takes additional time and financial investment on every step that you're going to do. So you want to make sure that you're doing it correctly, and you don't want to do it all at once or else you won't know which one really works. So this video is going to take you through identification of keywords that you're going to want to compete for as a property management company. Then we'll talk about doing a market analysis, building your website, setting up your Google Plus account, doing some reputation management. We're going to look at basic and advanced social media marketing, and then finally we'll get into content marketing. But this video is going to focus on finding the keywords that you're going to want to compete for, that you're going to build your SEO campaign around. For property management companies, it's pretty easy and we're pretty lucky. In a lot of industries, there's hundreds of keywords that you have to search for. If you're doing e-commerce or selling products online, sometimes there can be thousands. For property managers, there's 5 or 6 major keywords that you're going to want to optimize for. Since I'm from Colorado, I'm going to use Denver in this example, but basically you're going to want to go after Denver property management, Denver property managers, Denver property management companies. Then you're going to flip-flop those a little bit. Property management in Denver, property management companies in Denver. Now obviously if you're in a different market, substitute your city for everywhere that I said Denver. You're also going to want to make sure that you add the state name somewhere within your content or within your tagging, especially in the cases of cities that have large populations that have the same names in different states, like Portland, Maine or Portland, Oregon. Denver's the biggest city in the country, but there is a Denver, Texas. So you're always going to want to add the state name and a 2-letter identifier somewhere within your content. We don't recommend going after county search terms, and every market is different. So some markets there might be a county term that you're going to want to go for, and in that case you just replace the city with the county. Most of the search from those terms that I talked about, those 5 terms, you're going to get about 95% of all search traffic in most markets. If there's significant volume in a neighborhood, you can look at doing that one as well. So you're going to get 95% of the search from those 5 keywords. All of your efforts are going to focus around getting ranked and getting found and dominating for those keywords. Next portion of a property management website for optimization is the homes for rent section. I want to be very clear with everybody out there that this is significantly more difficult to compete for. For Denver Homes for Rent, you're not only going against a competitive management company across town, but you're also going against huge companies like Zillow, Trulia, Homes.com, Rentals.com, companies that spend thousands or even millions of dollars competing for and optimizing for these search terms. Now it is possible. We have several customers that are front page for those search terms, even in big markets. So it is possible, and you have to build that experience into your website anyway, so you might as well optimize for it. Again, those terms are Denver Homes for Rent. Again, substitute your market every time you hear Denver. Denver Houses for Rent, Denver Rental Homes, Denver Rentals. And then again, we're going to flip-flop that. Homes for rent in Denver, houses for rent in Denver, rental homes in Denver, and rentals in Denver. Now the rental terms are a little bit trickier because people are looking for other types of rentals besides homes, like equipment, tractors, cars, that kind of thing. But the homes for rent terms, those are going to be significantly higher volume than all the property management terms, which is going to give you great usage data on your site. But you need to have a good expectation that if you're a small company, if you don't have a lot of listings, you're going to have a really rough time competing with the Zillows and Trulias of the world. So those are your keywords that we're going to build the rest of our plan around. Stay tuned for the next video. If you want to get a hold of me, you can reach me at dave@kohva.com, Kohva.com. Thanks a lot and have a great day.